Whoa! So let's talk about different types of skydiving jumpsuits. This is Catherine Bernier from Skydive Vibes, sharing the passion of skydiving and helping you become a better skydiver. So if you're new here, consider subscribing not to miss our weekly videos all about skydiving. So you guys have been asking for it. There it is, a video about the different kind of jumpsuits in skydiving. Now this video is meant for a basic overview of those different jumpsuits, and so later on I'm planning to dive more into specifically how to choose the best skydiving suit for you, so you don't want to miss that future video. So again, consider subscribing not to miss it, but when it will be done it will appear right here. So in this video I wanted to cover 6 specific type of jumpsuits that you can jump with, and the choice of the right jumpsuit will always depend on the discipline you want to practice in the sky. Also note that jumpsuits are also used to regulate your fall rate. So as a brief explanation, if you have a tendency to fall faster than others in free fall, well, you will want to have a suit that is baggier, that has more drag in order to slow down your descent rate. This will help you to stay with the people around you and also enjoy your skydive. On the opposite, if you have a tendency to fall way slower than others, well, you might want to have a slim fit suit in order to help you accelerate in the wind and not have as much drag. All right, so now let's jump in the different kind of suits. Whoa! All right. So this is the first type of jumpsuit that I wanted to talk to you about. This is a relative work jumpsuit. This suit is mostly used for formation skydiving, and the main particularities is that it has grips to help in doing the formations, and some of them has booties. So the reason of having those booties is to give more power whenever you want to move around in the sky, whenever you also want to track away from the formation. So those are really useful. They also help you turn way faster. So since we're flying on our belly and that we want our hand to move around to do the grips, the main goal is to concentrate the drag on the bottom of the legs so that we can use that power and control with the legs. And for the rest of the material on the suit, it will always depend on your fall rate. Like I said earlier, it will be looser if you're a fast faller, and it will be slimmer if you have a slower fall rate. And about the material around the booties and the grips, we want the material to be stiffer and stronger because the grips will be more likely to be pulled around a lot, so we want them to resist and not wear too fast. All right, so jumpsuit number 2. Whoa! So jumpsuit number 2 is the Freefly Jumpsuit. You will notice that this suit don't have any particular accessory, and it's because in Freefly you never know the orientation you're gonna fly, so you don't need booties, you don't need grips, you don't need anything. Now again, the fit will depend on your fall rate and the materials as well. It depends on how comfortable you are with all the types of material. I would always recommend to have reinforced material like Cordura on the knees and the legs for landings, and this is true for all the type of suits. Another point that you might want to consider when choosing the fit of your suit, and this is again true for all types of suit, you want to consider that if the temperature is getting cold at some point in the season, you want to be able to put some layers underneath it. So that's important to consider as well. All right, so next jumpsuit. Whoa! I don't have this suit here. So the next jumpsuit that I want to talk to you about is the wingsuit. So the wingsuit is called this way because it has the shape of a wing, and the goal is to fly a wing. I must say that this is the discipline that people know more about because we've seen a lot of videos of wingsuits doing base jumping and proximity flying, and so it became very popular. So every time someone, well, it's really funny because every time you tell someone that you're a skydiver, they will always tell you, do you fly that squirrel suit, that thing like that? So it's funny because no, skydive doesn't equal necessarily to wingsuiting, but wingsuiting is a discipline of skydiving, and for that we need a wingsuit. The The goal of that suit is to convert the vertical descent rate into an horizontal distance. So in order to have a smooth shape to be able to fly better, you will notice that the container, the parachute, is actually integrated into the wingsuit. So this is why you cannot see, for example, the leg straps because they are underneath. Of course, as you know it, wingsuits can be used in the sky or by doing base jumping, but that's another story. Next jumpsuit, the tracking suit. So the tracking suit is a suit that we don't see very often. It's more used in base jumping, from my own opinion. It's also a great transition between no suit at all up to the wingsuit. So when you're learning to track, you will have most likely a normal Freefly suit or just your regular clothes, and you will learn and improve your skills in tracking. At some point you will want to jump over to the wingsuit, but trying the tracking suit can be a great option to have a sensation in between. So the tracking suit again will be integrated with your container, meaning that it will be over the container so that it has a smooth shape, and also it will inflate to provide even more surface to track further away. So that is the tracking suit. It can be whether in 2 pieces or 1 piece. So if you want to know more about tracking suits, I've not seen personally much of it, and I'm not an expert, of course. So if you see someone on your drop zone with a tracking suit, go ahead and ask them questions. The next suit I wanted to talk about are the Swoop Pants. Well, it's not a suit, but hey, it's a clothing gear for skydiving. So the Swoop Pants, of course, the name says it, it's for canopy piloting. Since that discipline means being near from the ground, and most of the time we can see their legs or their feet drag on the ground, well, having Swoop Pants can be useful to protect your legs. And other than that, they have some more features like having pockets to put the slider if the canopy has a removable slider. Last but not least, this suit used to be popular, and it was at the beginning of the Freefly days. So the suit is called a Sitfly Suit. And I know it's funny, but the discipline has evolved a lot since then. But the goal of a Sitfly suit was to maximize the drag on the upper body, and so this is why it has wings, and minimize the drag on the lower body so that the sitting position comes more easily. Alright, so this was an example of the different skydiving jumpsuits that are on the market. If you know about another one that I've not talked about, let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you have any questions about skydiving jumpsuits in general. Also, when you're ready to choose a skydiving jumpsuit, make sure to know the type of discipline you want to dive into. Make sure you have the experience to try it, and also just ask around. If you see someone on your drop zone with the type of suit you want, just go ahead and ask them. And also you will notice that there are a lot of brands in all of those different type of suits. Again, maybe the best way to choose the right for you is to discuss with someone who has the suit or a representative. Alright, I hope you've liked this video, and on that, keep jumping, stay safe, and blue skies.